I usually just like first 5 minutes, you just keep it rolling. Like just sit here and
All
talk about
right.
dumb shit. It's like a prequel. Like we're just chatting, getting warmed up because it literally takes me like 5 minutes to get to the mindset of even wanting to do a fucking podcast.
If anybody doesn't know where this podcast is taking place at, it is at Prescott, Wisconsin. We're hanging out with my cats. They're little shitbirds. They like to knock over stuff, like the dishes, and almost break them or break them. They like to hit
I,
things onto the ground that shouldn't be on the ground.
I'm not a big cat guy, but like hanging out with your cats is make me. I don't dislike cats. I've never disliked cats, but like I
They're
don't know,
good cats, aren't they?
they're chill. Like I like if my motto in life is if you're chill, I'm chill.
Yeah. Oh,
Hundred
I
percent.
like that.
Um.
No, that's so true. I feel like that's why you and I started chatting.
All right. For the
Cheers.
podcast. Cheers. That's not bad.
That was tough. Caramely.
It is.
You ever feel like from working and communications with people that when you get done working
You
and
don't wanna
have
talk.
yeah, dude, like way
Don't
too
wanna
much
talk.
people that like it's fun when you're not at work to talk to people in the beginning of the day when you gotta go in late, but then you get home and you have all these conversations and it's like I know I could keep them going, but I kind of just like if like certain people hit me up, I'll respond to them. It's nothing in like favoritism. It's just like you know that the
100% favoritism.
conversation can just keep going.
I. It's tough because like I've had people who I like if we're in person or like we're on the phone, conversation is like amazing. But like if I'm texting you, dude, I'm just like I don't want to talk. Like I have
Mhm.
like 15 unread. Like I read them, just unreplied messages in my phone.
Dude, hold on. Bottom left.
50. Why?
I just don't want to talk. Get down. That's what I'm saying. These goddamn cats.
Yeah, well, just open the shits. Just open the message. Do you have your read receipts on?
It's too late, dude. They're so far gone.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't have my read receipts on.
So
It's
yeah,
just-
you should have no problem just opening that shit. It's out of sight, out of mind.
yeah.
Um,
It's like my email. You
Dude.
ever have your email app on?
let me show you that shit. Hold up, let me grab my phone.
That is exactly why I took my email off of the Apple email app. Apple email app. That's an
twisted.
interesting one.
That's my Yahoo.
Yuck. Dude, you almost got a new high score. I've never been at 100,000.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen when I hit 100,000. Move, you
He's
bitch.
at 99.7 something.
Yeah, 97,000.
That's impressive.
I just literally like I open the emails that are important, and the other
Wow,
ones are
the
just.
dirty subscriptions you pass by just to watch
You know,
shit.
what? I don't. I feel like it's dumb to subscribe to porn.
Yeah.
It's like that's why OnlyFans is just the stupidest shit. When like porn is so free and readily available, you have to be like the weakest of weak-minded niggas. I like unless like my a girl I know personally is doing it, I'll do it to support her. But other than that, like I'm not fucking buying a goddamn OnlyFans, dude.
Fair enough. So, do you know about how Pornhub lost like over hundreds of thousands of videos?
No, what?
Because so they did a thing. Ever since the sound ever since the theme song that comes on, the boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
So ever since that, they started verifying everybody that posts a video. So before you could post like videos without the consent from the girl or from anybody, the guy.
yeah.
Double standards, whatever. And and you could post it and make money off of it. And then they cracked down on that shit and they lost like over not hundreds of thousands. That's correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they lost like millions of videos because of that.
Because of I don't even know if it was considered copyright. That's more or less like
It's
privacy.
like privacy invasion of privacy. I don't know. I think it's higher than that. You could get really fucked for that. But I mean,
Because
there's
like if you, I know if you like have a girlfriend and like she sends you a bunch of news and you post them after your breakup, revenge porn, you can go to like that's a minimum 3 years.
what
Revenge, they're cracking down on that shit,
revenge porn.
and especially if you guys are underage,
Oh, I believe that.
you just fucking participate in child pornography.
Did you like when you turned 18? Did you delete a bunch of nudes? Were you like maybe 19, 18? You're like, this is basically child pornography.
Yeah, I got a new phone. I don't have. I mean, it sounds super weird, but I had a folder that like I had like a bunch of nudes in just to keep them from like instead of having them in my phone in my photos, just put them over in the folder.
Okay.
This little secret folder.
Did you ever have a jailbroken phone?
I had a jailbroken iPod.
Yeah, dude, you could hide those photos and put a lock on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
That I know a dude who used to have a lock on his messages.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
just like cheating 101.
That is.
That's 100%. You're sneaking around at that point. But this is a goodest time as ever to introduce a podcast. Welcome back to your favorite podcast. New days are Fridays apparently, just because it's the only day I can fucking do them. Welcome back to I'm Not a Fuckboy podcast. I am your host Trey Motherfucking Smooth, Big Dick Willie, aka Long Schlong McGee, aka your 50-year-old aunt wants to fuck me. To my right, I got potentially my new co-host.
Potentially.
Cool little friend of mine. He's pretty chill.
Pretty quiet too, apparently.
Yeah, you're pretty quiet. I don't know why you speak so low. Like, you just like fucking get dick on the mic. Like
dig on the goddamn mic. I just broke the decibels. I'm sorry.
I mean, people will be okay. I got my friend Adam. Say what's up to the people, man.
Hey everybody. I'm Adam. Work here in Minnesota with Trey, but I live in Wisconsin. You know how it is.
Which it like Minnesota's so weird because like if you drive 20 minutes in one direction, you're in a different state. I mean, but if you drive 20 minutes in another direction, you're still in fucking Minnesota. It's so fucking trippy.
In one direction. Wait a minute.
But if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at TraySmooth84. TraySmooth spelled TraySmoove84. And then you can follow the podcast on Instagram at I'm Not a Fuckboy Podcast. It sounds exactly how it's spelled. If you can't spell, then you probably shouldn't be listening to this.
Amen.
And then follow us on YouTube. I'm going to try to post more videos on YouTube, but just maybe nudes. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Once a week, nudes. Subscribe. OnlyFans is overrated.
Patreon is where it's at.
Yes, sir.
Patreon, you can do just about fucking anything. So, you want to keep talking about porn, or you want to?
I feel like there was a minute there when we weren't talking about porn.
Usually, half the time, just rundown. Half the time, this podcast is literally about sex, porn, bitches ain't shit, which is just a general topic of just everybody should know that bitches ain't shit. Mm-hmm. And I got a couple of examples of bitches not being shit today.
Go ahead.
Are you ready for the news that I've been holding out to tell you? Because I wanted to tell you live on the podcast. Did I tell you what I was doing yesterday after work?
No, you did not.
I did not.
What were you doing, Trey?
I hung out with my ex-girlfriend.
Dude. You were doing so good.
I was doing so well.
Why?
So we had the conversation about like us not getting back. I told her like I needed boundaries, and then she was just like, well, why? And I was just like, I told her why, and she was like, well, that hurts. I was just like, yeah, like, if anything, I just threw a long shot out there. I was like, if anything, and I said these words exactly. Only thing I would be interested in is sex, dates, and then with no commitment. And she was like, I'm down for that. So we met up. We met up after work yesterday, and I don't know, dude. It felt like everything felt natural. It was chill. Like we were just chatting, catching up and shit. Like, and she got a little tipsy. So I was just like, "What do you want? You want to hang out after this?" So she was like, "Yeah." I bought her food. I didn't buy.
Bought her goddamn food.
I bought her McDonald's. It's not like I fucking bought her some fucking Fogo de Chao or some shit. Like, I just bought her fucking McDonald's. The spicy chicken sandwich is not bad. It's not better than Popeyes though.
No. Yo, no, it's a really underrated chicken sandwich. Back to the story after this, but Culver's. Shout out Culver's. They make a bomb-ass crispy chicken sandwich.
It's only a Wisconsin thing.
Nah, is it? No, it's a Minnesota thing.
It's in Minnesota, but like
it's a Midwest thing.
I guess you can call it a Midwest thing, but like people go fucking apeshit over it in Wisconsin.
I suppose that's because it's good. I like ice cream.
Their ice cream is fire.
Custard.
I don't know what the fucking difference between an ice cream and custard is.
It's something about the textures that's so good, man.
Custard sounds just gross. It sounds like a old war general just came in
That's
your
okay.
fucking.
That's weird. I used to always think custard rolled off the tongue perfectly, but now that you say it
It's
sounds gross, it
it's
kind of is right in the middle. Like it depends how you say it.
it can be very pervy if you say it in a weird way, like custard. That was normal. It sounded custard. See,
Custard.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
But if you like if you were gonna use it in a term,
You want me to give you some of this custard, girl?
ooh,
See, that's just like thick,
it
heavy.
sounds like it'd be yellow and have like little brown spots in it.
It just sounds heavy. It's a
Okay.
heavy ass word.
But if you like did some like it's like in a way I feel like it could be said in the same way as like mint, like oh that's mint, but like in a weird like
That's the whitest thing you've ever said to me.
all right. If you're like
A good example. No, go ahead. I'm learning. I'm trying not to learn.
shit,
cut
man. You
people
know
off.
what? You're right. Custard is a gross word.
It's
God
very
damn
gross.
it.
It's
Because I can't think of any. You can't be like, oh, that shit was
custard.
No.
Give me some of that custard.
Custard. Ah, custard.
Custard.
Gross.
But yeah, no. Back to the story. Got her McDonald's. We back to her place. We started watching
Lion King.
Bad Trip, that Eric Andre like jackass scripted prank movie or whatever. It's trash. I don't like it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Not funny. We started watching. She was just like, "This is terrible." I was just like, "Yeah, I told you." It
At least you
wasn't gonna
agreed
be
on that.
good."
You're like, and now for the main event.
And then like I went to the bathroom. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's like fucking 10 o'clock. I probably should go home if this shit's not gonna happen. So I hit her up. Not hit her up, but I went to the bathroom and came back. I was like, so you wanna go hang out upstairs? And she was like, and do what? I was just like, and have sex. And she was just like,
Good.
no.
What?
I don't know. So I was just like,
And you bought her McDonald's.
I was just like, all right. Well, I mean, I was like, it is what it is. And she was just like, yes, but we can still hang out upstairs. So I was just like, oh, okay.
Then what happened?
So we get in the bed. The TV doesn't have a fire stick up there, so we were just literally laying in the dark, just talking. And I was like, bro, I'm uncomfortable because I was still wearing my work clothes,
Oh,
name tag
gross.
and all.
Sweaty.
I was just like, I'm gonna take my clothes off. I was literally in my boxers and a t-shirt. And
You owned it up.
just
You're like,
fucking-
this is my house.
I used to fucking live there, so.
Yeah. So it felt comfortable. I get that.
So like, one thing led to another, and I smashed it out. I penetrated very, very thrustily. Weird thing though is, did not come.
Oh, that's a sign.
She tapped out pretty early, which was kind of like,
That's cold. That's like selfish.
I don't
Is that wrong to say that's selfish?
I don't know.
I feel like if you're down, you're down. And if you're not down, you're going to do some half-ass shit like that.
I guess like
Am I wrong?
it was more fucking with my head because like I didn't know if she was enjoying it or not. Just as,
Oh, I totally know what you mean. Like you weren't enjoying it enough for her to enjoy it, but then like she might have enjoyed it.
well, she came twice,
Okay.
which like
Did she come or did she orgasm? She came.
well, what's the difference?
Ah.
Because when I think of orgasm, I just think of like, just like the whole body tingle, like you
That's
feel
like
it.
the squirmies, man.
I mean, like, we can classify it as squirmies.
Like she has to push you off because you're making her orgasm so hard that she can't take it anymore. Coming is like I'm coming, and then she comes, and you keep going. Orgasm is like you gotta get that dick out before she snaps it in half.
I guess I feel like that's I classify that as coming too.
Okay,
But it wasn't
with
like
different girls too. It's
yeah, like I don't know. I've been on a roll with like this is about to be TMI. My mom listens to this podcast, by the way.
hey mom.
She's a faithful listener of this shit. So whenever I talk about any gross shit, I always think of like, my mom's gonna listen to this shit. But
Earmuffs, mom.
I've been on a roll with like squirters though. Like I found like 4 or 5 in a row that were just like fucking water fountains, dude. Just like fucking project. Like it got to the point where
At their house, right?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, good.
First off, rule 1 of pimping: never let a bitch know where you live.
Yo, that's where I would fuck up. That's why I don't do these dating apps.
I gotta get you on the dark side, dude. Like,
Dude, I would be such a piece of shit, though. You're a good person, and you're still rolling. Like, you're drowning.
I do what I can with the gifts that God gave me, and by gifts I mean a huge ass dick.
Oh God.
But no, like,
Are you doing?
what?
Oh God.
Can't be afraid to say it now.
No, I don't even know what I was gonna say. It wouldn't sound wrong. I'm just saying, are you doing the deed of using God's gift, or are they?
I don't know.
Are
I
they?
feel like it's a gift to them that He has bestowed upon me. So I'm like the bearer of this gift, obviously, because it's my dick. But like, it's my duty and my purpose to share said gift with the world. It's kind of like when you have a beautiful voice, you don't keep that in the cage.
No, but a lot of people do.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people
and
do.
that's selfish. I think if you have a gift, you need to share it with the world.
Exactly.
Like if you got monster ass titties or like a fat old ass, and you not like popping pussy,
you're real juicy.
you not popping pussy on Twitter or something, like that's just selfish. Like what is this
But then
whole?
again, there's like a fine line between the ones that get away and the ones that were too much, you know. And I feel like that can correlate with that.
I never think it's too much. I think anybody should be okay with expressing their sexuality whatever way that they see fit.
All right.
I think it's just stupid when you have like you fine as hell and you're like, oh no, I have to be like respectable and moral.
True.
That's bullshit.
But you shouldn't. I mean, I like it when they're like that on social media platforms, but you meet them and they get out of their like kennel or cage, and they're
that's a,
no, not like that.
Why
I'm
does-
saying like their soul is like what they portray themselves as is something different on social media, like a sweet person. Then you meet them in person and like you hang out a little bit,
Two-Face.
maybe have a couple drinks, and then you see the real them, and it's exactly what you want to see. That's like a gift, you know? Like that's you put your work and time into meeting them, and then that happens. You're like, God damn, I think I'm gonna marry this chick.
It's the good girl gone bad. Everybody
it's-
wants that.
I want a lady in the street and a freak in the bed.
You said that so wrong.
I want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed.
Freaking the sheets, sir.
No,
Yes.
no.
Lady in the streets, freaking the sheets.
No, I'm talking about yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Little
sir?
John. Is that Little John?
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Ludacris's part. I want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed. I said,
That is, yeah. You're right.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll give you your respect. Because I was so confused on what the fuck you were talking about for
Oh, I
a
know.
good solid 5
It
minutes.
was just, we're talking about the same thing.
We were talking about the same thing, but like, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
It took us a while to get there.
Yep.
No, man. I don't know. I think, back to the original topic, I think it's such a terrible idea, but like, I know it's going to end
To
badly
sleep with your ex-girlfriend.
to continuously sleep with my ex-girlfriend because it's going to happen again. I know for a fact it's going to happen again. We already have made plans to have sex again.
Well, what
Am
if
I-
she does that shit again? If she doesn't let you come again, I say you flake on her once, and then the second time, then you come in for it, because then she'll like want it more. That's so fucked up to say.
I'm not even like worried about like coming that crazy, because I'm fucking other bitches. It's like it's not like if I was just fucking her and I did not come, that would be an issue. You got your cat stuck to the fucking couch, dude.
She got herself stuck to the couch.
Being the dickhead. Like if I was just like fucking just her, then it would be an issue. But like, I'm gonna get some ass on Friday and then probably some new ass on Saturday or Sunday. I can't. I don't know.
I haven't really gotten ass since I went solo dolo. But I'm totally okay with it. I don't know. I'm like discovering there's this new person in me that's like, I almost get like my self-esteem is strengthening from not having sex with women.
You're turning into a fucking incel. No.
Was that
Incel is involuntary, so you try, but you just don't get puss. Um,
Is that? Do you think I try? When
I,
I'm drunk, I try.
when you do dumb shit when you're drunk, I'll give you that shit.
Yeah,
Cause that
all
dude.
of us do.
Oh, let me tell this fucking story. So we went out in fucking
You see that
middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. Was that your just?
fingerprint?
Oh, for
Fingerprint to unlock the MacBook.
Did you just buy this one?
No, I've had it for a few years now.
Oh, I thought the touchpad was like new.
No, I started making music, and I wanted a nice one.
Makes sense. How much did it cost? Like 25.
Yeah.
I know. I need a new one. I just don't want to drop that much money.
Anyways, back to the story about Trey losing his wallet.
Not even losing. I don't even think that this was the night I lost
Nah,
my
this is
wallet.
a different story.
I'll tell about that's fucking stupid.
Shout out the cops.
Yeah, fucking 12 came through, dog. No, the nice people of Prescott, Wisconsin came through.
Not 12. They are a different breed.
They are fucking trash people. But like, no, I'm fucking. Me and Adam roll out. We're bar hopping, and we're at like bar number 3. We're both feeling it, and like, I like Adam's like, he's pretty turned at this point.
I black out really easily. But
In your defense, yeah.
in my defense, but everybody knows me when I black out as Dom, and they all love Dom. I'm the sweetest person when I black out. Unless I'm really mad before I start drinking, then I might be a dick, but I'm not gonna get in a fight.
You weren't a dick. You were just like you were making terrible choices. Like I
Overly friendly.
I was setting you up so well. So like everybody knows that I am the greatest wingman to ever walk.
I'll vouch for that.
It is scary good. My talents to make a bitch suck my friend's dick. Like it's just crazy. But I set this dude up with this really cute. She's his perfect type, skinny, brown hair, like really like just attractive as fuck, and like I get short. She was short. Like I get them to the point where like they're legitimately making out. Like you legitimately like kissing this chick.
Don't remember it.
He does not remember her. I don't have her name. No one got her name.
We tried to find her, but she got away.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it though.
But like he's literally making out with this chick, and like he decides to continuously hit on her married friend or engaged. One of them. She had a boyfriend, the next level boyfriend. It was something of the other, and I was just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And like you were following this married chick around the entire time, and she was nowhere near your type whatsoever.
Isn't that weird?
It was so, and it was just like the most idiotic thing. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Maybe that's a subconscious, like I don't want to fuck tonight. I'm gonna bark up a tree that I know that's gonna say no.
But then I think what it was is you seeing your ex at the bar, really just like completely fucked you over.
Yeah.
Which, the girl you were making out with, let's just call her girl number X or girl X.
Let's call her. Let's call her Kiki.
Every woman has a nickname on the show that we talk about frequently.
Okay.
So we have to find her a nickname. Are we going? We usually do cities. We can call her Prescott.
I think Prescott's kind of a pretty name. It could go both ways though. It could be like like cut off flannel, fat, belly,
a Prescott girl.
bus driving.
She could look like a. Oh, I was about to be mean. Never mind.
She'd be cute and petite though, with brown hair and short.
She was so. She
Likes
was.
to
If you
make out with hot guys like myself.
It was so bad. Like I was like, dude, if you don't fuck her, I will.
Damn.
And I had some puss locked down that night, dude.
You did.
I think that was bar number 2 that we went to.
Did we not go to boat drinks before that?
We went to boat drinks
So that's
first.
3.
No, because we went to boat drinks first. Then
No Name.
no, because no.
We were at No Name when we saw Allie the first time.
Yeah, that's where I locked down the. I still don't know her name.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I think it was bar number 2 that I locked down some fucking ass that night. I literally talked to a girl for like 10 minutes. It was just like, "What's up?"
No, he talked to her for about 2 minutes, and then
We were making
I
out.
looked over from chatting with my friend, and her tongue is down Trey's throat. I'm pretty sure at one point I saw him tearing up from how deep it was down his
It
throat.
was.
It was
She was
gross.
aggressive. Like, dude, I when I say, I don't know if it was either daylight savings or like I was just fucking for that long, but I feel like I fucked her for like 3 hours that night. I dropped you off at home at like
Daylight
fucking,
savings.
I dropped you off at home at like 2. When
That's so funny that you say like you were babysitting me at that point.
yeah, but yeah, as long as you made it home, I was just like, dude, I have no. It was like 1. It was 1:30 because we cut it out early because
Yep.
we didn't hit last call
Yep.
because you were too fucked up.
Yep. Making bad decisions.
I walked you home. I was like, all right, I gotta go, and I was like, I'll probably come back over after I'm done because I'm only expecting like to do an hour 30, just because she lives so close. She lives in fucking Hastings, which is like 15 minutes away from me. So I'm just like, I'm gonna do an hour, call it a day. Get the fuck. No, you're cool. Never mind, child.
Cats are crazy.
So, but like, dude, like it ended up being like 4 o'clock, 5, when I looked at my phone after we were done, and I got home at like fucking 6.
That's such a shitty feeling to drive home when you can see the sun start to come up.
It was actually pretty peaceful.
I mean, it's like a point of like peace and tranquility if you take it all in. But sometimes when you have well, see, it's different because you didn't have responsibilities the next day. But if you did, it's like the worst feeling in the world.
Was that a Thursday or was that a Tuesday?
That was probably like 3 weeks from now or 2 weeks. How long have I been single? 3 weeks from.
Has it only been 3 weeks?
Has it been? Has it been 3 weeks?
I feel like it was longer than that.
No. Let me check this shit out.
Because like I feel like we've been talking about this the whole breakup thing. Because like we didn't start like hanging out until like a month ago.
Holy shit, dog. Okay. It doesn't tell me a date, but it says 4 weeks. So you're right.
Yeah, it's been a month.
Dude, breakups are crazy.
I feel like that's why we like started hanging out more because we can like we related.
Well, I feel like we were just giving off the same vibe. Like we want to fucking do amazing at everything we do, and we had just had so much pain behind our skin, you know, and like how we present ourselves, and like real recognizes real, you know.
It was I was in a tough time. Like the breakup really like fucked with me a little bit. Like, and it's sad to say like I let a woman, not even a woman, but just a person in general, affect my mood that much. Where like I was sad about like myself. I wasn't confident. Like I gained a bunch of weight. It was bad, dude. And like going through that shit alone, cause like
That's the worst part, man. Especially when you move like here where you don't know people.
yeah,
Not only that, but like I know people and they're not doing the shit that I want to do. They're just being reckless and making bad decisions. That's not something I want to dive into for past like a week after a breakup.
no, I'm like you gotta, if you want to excel, you gotta surround yourself with either people who are doing better than you or like-minded people.
True.
You can't. If you're trying to get out of a situation, you don't hang out with people who are still in that situation. That's not an easy way to excel.
If you hang out around shit, you start to stink.
Exactly, and it's just like I I've had a lot of like supposed friends who like were supposed to be there for me, and like when that shit hit, like it was non-existent. So it's just like, come on, like I literally had to do all this shit by myself. Had to find a new place.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do for yourself, though.
And like I'm starting to realize, like, dude, like that was the best thing possible. Like I realized, like through therapy, dude, I was so codependent on my ex.
Same here. Not through therapy, but like as soon as she was gone, it was like everything that I did revolved around her being around.
Because you try so hard to make this one person happy that your life
Distracted from making yourself happy.
and it slowly becomes about them, and then that's the fucking issue. Because like a relationship is supposed to be two equal individuals coming together. That's a nice sound.
Oh yeah.
Two equal individuals coming together to make a fucking better relationship.
Yeah.
Like
This is so. Listen up. This is how my mom used to say it. She said, you got to look at yourself as a line, and everything you learn about yourself, you start to turn left and left slowly until you know yourself and you know what you're capable of and you're confident in yourself and you love yourself. Then you find yourself at a circle. Then you got to find a girl that's been on the same path as you, that's also a full circle. And when you two meet, it's basically like a Venn diagram. And in the middle, you find hobbies that you both like and likes and dislikes that you can agree with. And on the outside, you have things that make you yourself. And if you don't focus on both of them in an even way, then you start to lose yourself and you become a half circle. Once you're a half circle, then you're latched on to either a circle or another half circle. And when you have two half circles, then you guys are just one person and you don't know who yourself is anymore.
God damn. Come on. Preaching a good word. What the fuck? That was good.
That's true.
And it makes so much goddamn sense.
You lose yourself.
Because you get wrapped up in somebody else's bullshit or like worried about everybody else's feelings. Like I felt the most independent when I stopped giving a fuck about anybody else and started being selfish and literally doing whatever the fuck I want. If I want to fuck 2 bitches in a day, I go do that shit. If I want to wake up at fucking noon, eat some fucking pizza, go back to fucking sleep,
Jerk one out.
bust a fat old nut, I can do that.
Custard.
Some custard.
That's nice though. Having the freedom's nice, man.
Dude.
Like I'm happy about it.
And then when I get this place, man, like, and I get to have this space where it's just me and my own shit, and like I get to decorate it how I want. I get to come home, cook my own fucking meals,
Walk around naked.
bust fat old nuts everywhere.
Probably not that.
You probably won't want to take a.
Don't
black
sit
light.
there. No, don't sit there either.
Don't put a black light in my house. It's just gonna light up like a fucking Christmas tree. I'll tell you that shit for sure. It's gonna be fucking.
You're
disgusting.
gonna be wearing some clothes at a laser tag arena. You're gonna be lit up like a glow stick.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be gross. Nah, man. I don't never understood. Like, speaking of like cum stain clothes, I never understood like how people jerked off in socks.
Yeah, me neither.
It was a big thing in the movies. Like,
I've done it,
you've done it.
but like it's the friction and the heat. It feels like I'm just hurting my skin.
Apparently,
I'm
you're
drying
supposed
it out.
Apparently, you're supposed to put like lotion or something inside of the sock. This is what I've learned from movies over the time.
Huh. Yeah, no, that just doesn't. I'd rather use. I'm not trying to get crafty, dude.
No, it's just simple. It's just simple
Just
mathematics. A plus
stick
B
to what
equals
you're
C.
good at.
Exactly. Like we don't need like. I feel like if you need to go to extreme lengths just to fucking make yourself come, you have a problem, sir.
True.
Like dudes who have pocket pussies or like fleshlights, you have an issue.
I have a pocket pussy.
I know. I'm calling you out,
But
sir.
see, the thing is like I'll tell all you guys right now, it's not worth it. I mean, it feels good, but the whole fucking cleanup crew, you need all 10 fingers, you need 10 minutes of time. You gotta dry that bitch out.
Do you fold it inside out?
You gotta here and there, and then dry. It's just like it takes too much time, and then after all that, you're like, was it worth it?
How often have you used that thing? Like how many times have you used it?
I could count it on my hands.
Hands? So both hands?
Yeah, probably like. I could even like I'll tell you right now, I haven't used it enough. Like that shit was like almost $100
For a pocket pussy?
That's a flashlight, bro.
You gotta. Okay. Okay, who is it?
Mia Melkova.
Oh, okay.
Here, well, let me just show you the inside real quick. Not like physically, but
Inside of her vagina.
no. So they have different designs.
Obviously, I've done extensive research on a fleshlight just to make fun of people.
Fire it up.
I'm not gonna do that.
I have money, and okay, actually, you know what the fucked up part is? Is I was in a relationship when I bought it.
You bought a fucking fleshlight when you were in a relationship?
I was getting a freaky shit. I was like buying a wand to like use while we're fucking, so I can make her like. I wanted to see if she could squirt was my thing, but she couldn't. I knew it too deep down. But
it like you can teach women how to do that.
Edging, I think, is a way to do. You go edging, and then
I don't know. Fucking, I'm not the squirt doctor.
Shout
out to James C. Brolin, the squirt doctor.
Just take a peek at the inside of that thing, dude.
Of her vagina. My nigga, that looks like somebody's DNA, bro. That looks like dinucleic. Oh shit, what's the fucking scientific word for DNA? Deoxynucleic. Oh shit. Oh yeah, deoxynucleic acid, DNA. I'm thinking of RNA.
Yeah, no, it.
That looks like literally like some molecules
Okay,
of shit.
so back to what I was saying. I got her a toy,
And you got yourself
and
one.
then I was like, "Would you be open to when you're on your period?" I don't hit it when they're on their period. Make that clear.
You don't run red lights?
No, sir.
Well, you gotta run a couple of red lights.
Nah, I did that with my last. We were having sex, and then there was blood, and I was already in it. I was like, "Fuck it."
I've made a
But
couple.
then we went
girls
to the
bleed.
shower and like finished in there because she was embarrassed, and I honestly like after a couple minutes, I was like, "I'm not into this."
Can we have a conversation about shower sex really quick though? Under or overrated?
Underrated.
Really?
I like it.
I so overrated to me.
Oh wait. Oh shit. I meant overrated.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
It's so fucking it's so trash.
Yeah. Okay. Because you have two positions
Yeah.
depending on their height.
And like water.
And like you're getting a quad. If they're short, dude, you're getting a quad workout. You're like, all right, I'm doing all. They can't do any of the work either.
and then
Well,
one person's cold, one person's hot.
Yeah, and then you get like all the water going inside of them, and it like almost dries it up.
I was just about to say that water dries it out. So it's just like you're fighting a losing battle by
You're
having
just-
sex in the shower.
It's like
It's the novelty of it.
showers, fire,
I love showers.
sex, fire.
They just don't mix.
You mix them together,
It just does not work.
you get put out by water with all that fire, boy.
I know. And especially if you're using a condom, because like those shits are lubricated.
You use condoms.
100%. I'm not raw dogging these bitches out here.
I need to buy condoms now. I'm single again. That's a dangerous game.
You really should. Like I would say go to Costco, buy in bulk.
If I bang out number one though that I've been chatting with,
Mm-hmm. We gotta give her a nickname. What's a good city? We call her Dallas.
see the thing, I like. You know what? I'm gonna see her like tomorrow, and that's the last intention I have.
Of having sex with her.
Yes.
That's good because you're fostering a relationship. You actually like this girl.
And I'd love to have a relationship where I see him like twice a week.
I mean, yeah, you could do that. Like,
Or like 3 times. I'm just saying, I don't want to see them majority of my week. Like, that'd be nice. I've never had something like that. I feel like all my relationships, I either live with them or
It's
I
like
don't
every
live with
day.
them, and they basically live with me.
yeah, I'm slowly realizing if I get into a relationship, which I think I'm ready for one. I'm enjoying being single, but
Dude,
like,
you know what's funny is we're probably not.
no, probably not.
Probably
at
give it
all.
like 2 more months and we
My
might
therapist
be
is
close.
gonna fucking cuss me the fuck out tomorrow, bro.
Why?
I'm
Oh,
a-
because you're telling her?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. I'm just like, yeah, you're not gonna like that. But no, like you're probably not ready. But like,
We should record that and put it on this track.
No, we can't do that for
Privacy.
HIPAA reasons. Can't record sessions. I already asked her because sometimes I forget what the fuck we talk about. Because like I have it at the end of the week, and sometimes like my brain is all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck did she tell me to do for homework? And then like I end up fucking forgetting.
You ever get... Do you get good teeth? Are you blessed with good teeth in your genes? Or you got bad teeth?
My teeth are okay.
I got pretty bad teeth, bro.
Really? What made you think of teeth out of this whole?
Because my tooth hurts.
I have a bunch of cavities.
You want to see some cool? I can crack my jaw.
Ow,
Isn't that weird?
that's so gross.
I do it like all the time now too.
Why? For what reason?
I'm dying.
Everybody's dying.
Everybody's dying.
Um,
Choose that.
What else has been going on, dude? We've been talking a lot about me. Let's talk about you. And can we? What nickname are we gonna give her? It has to be after a city.
Does it though?
Yeah. It's
Wow, that's an old way, dude. Let's do it a different way.
I mean, you want? We
Let's
are starting
Let's
new
do it
traditions.
dog breed way.
You want to refer to your girl as a dog?
Cause I'm fucking them doggy style.
Okay.
I can't think of more than one famous missionary. I can't think of one. Can't name them after missionaries.
Dude, you're so terrible.
Or cowgirls.
Yeah, no one knows any famous cowgirls.
No.
Why don't we call her Jack Russell? Because she's Jack Russell Terrier. No, that's a mouthful.
Pity.
After a pit bull.
Because if you call her Great Dane, then it just puts off the wrong reference.
And you call her a husky.
How about Dalmatian?
Dalmatian. It has to be okay. Well, I mean, it's your whatever you're comfortable with. We can refer her to.
Dalmatian. We're gonna learn so many dog breed names.
I know. We're gonna be fucking professionals at this point, man. Yeah. So you and Dalmatian you're hanging out with her tomorrow. How like after the whole? Oh, we gotta give your ex-girlfriend no, we'll just call her your ex. She doesn't deserve any clout. She doesn't deserve a nickname.
Yes, sir.
After the Voldemort, we can call her that. After Voldemort, like how do you feel going into something that's pretty new and pretty like it's still fresh?
Extremely careful, and not for my sake, but for her sake. Because the last thing I want is to give her the wrong idea, because I still have to figure out that idea. Right now, I'm just planting seeds, I'm just sticking my finger in the dirt and dropping in little acorns and watching them grow.
Makes sense.
I mean, the way I see this, too, is I don't want her... Okay, so put it this way. I don't really know my intentions yet. And I want to be careful because I don't want to fuck up and have her think of me as someone that I'm not. So when I'm with her and when I talk to her, I'm going to be my truest form of myself. I'm just going to cut off that horny side of me.
But that side is a part of you as well.
Absolutely. And she'll get to see that when she gets to see that.
Well, so what's really holding you back from showing her every aspect? Because, like, obviously both of you guys want to have sex. Are you thinking that sex is going to ruin what you guys have so far?
Because I'm a half circle, dude. I'm not all the way there yet.
Okay, that makes sense.
And she seems promising.
This is somebody you think you can build a future with?
That's what I'm figuring out.
And that's okay. It's okay to not have all the answers at the moment. Like, people feel like they have to have everything figured out.
This may be like 2 weeks of talking every day.
Exactly. And like you seem happy when you talk to her.
Yeah. And I mean, she called me.
She did call you.
I thought she was a flake. She's all excited about tomorrow. She called me. And she wanted to talk.
You could have talked to her. You could have.
I know.
You could have hung out with her. Like, dude, like.
I know what I can do. But I'm here with you.
Oh, that makes me feel special.
I'm with my main bitch.
Yeah, don't say it like that. Put some respect on my name.
AKA Custard.
Ew.
AKA Sticky Gravy.
Oh, that's a great rap name. Rap group, Sticky Gravy. Get your ass down. Get your motherfucking ass down. No, I think going into it, the only thing you need to be concerned about is take my situation as fucking a warning. Don't let old feelings creep up.
Oh, absolutely. See, I've always had this. I can reminisce on old relationships, but I've never had the problem of going back to. I think there's only been one girl that I ever went back to, and that was because all throughout high school, I never drank. I drank once or twice, maybe with my brother in middle school. And after that, I just never found interest in drinking. So I didn't drink until the end of senior year, like that summer. And during that summer, I broke up with this girl because she was, I'm trying to think of say this the right way. She used her life is leverage in a suicidal way.
I hate that. I
And
hate that. That's so
not only
toxic.
that, but she was very toxic. She was not even close to a half circle. And to add on to that, she was awesome, great individual, but she didn't know what her goal was in life. And I had big goals, and I still have big goals. I just don't like to say them because when you say big goals and people doubt, and the power of words and energy is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to keep to myself. But that relationship was toxic. Everything was happy. It's just I didn't like who she was. She was very bougie. She liked to spend money on expensive things. She liked to know that when people looked at her, that she was wearing a $500 top and $1,000 sneakers and she was broke. And I wasn't into that shit. That was like her hobby. And
That's not
I
it.
broke up with her. It wasn't, and like she clinged on really hard. Then she started doing like the suicide stuff and
That's not okay.
blaming me for it, getting her parents involved. I was somewhat young. This might not have been senior year. This might have been junior year. And one day, I was at a party, a house party,
Mm-hmm.
and my friend Bobby motherfucking Robinson, he and I finished a large bottle of Bombay Dry Gin, not
Ugh.
Sapphire,
Gross.
with some OJ, and probably an hour to an hour and a half before everybody even got there. I was feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I didn't black out that hard like I do now. It's probably because I'm old as dirt.
Your tolerance is a little
And
bit higher.
yeah, well, I didn't drink back then, is a thing.
True. Oh yeah.
I was just young. I was just young and reckless, and that first part was just said. Now the second part, the reckless part, begins now. I went ahead and I took me a Xanax.
You did drugs.
I took a Xanax.
Your dare officer failed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did that, and I wrestled some people, got put down, won a couple matches. Don't remember any of it, but
Why do white
but
people
the-
love wrestling when they're intoxicated?
wrestling. I don't know. I
It's
don't
just
love that
like-
shit, man. I'll do it with my brother because it's fun. Because he used to always beat me up, and now I can put his fucking bitch ass down. But back to the story. I woke up. We were naked in a bed, and sunlight was just glaring on them titties. And I was still zanned out in a way. I can remember it all clearly from there on out.
Mm-hmm.
But like my decision making was very poor and my mind was weak. And I decided in my intoxicated mind that, you know what, I'll give it a second chance. And about 4 days gone by, 3 days maybe, and I was like, this ain't it.
Terrible.
I
Terrible
was like,
idea.
this is a past decision that I made when I wasn't in the right mind. And then I had to redo all the shit that I just got out of with the suicide stuff
Mm-hmm.
and her questioning if she's good enough and all that stuff. I am so happy I'm grown up and I do not have to deal with people that don't know themselves.
The good thing about being a grown up and dating is like you are allowed to walk away and never see this person ever again.
I know, it's wild. It's wild how once you turn into grown up, you don't know that there's certain filters that you put on yourself in life that like you can just throw the fuck away.
Yeah.
Just because like there's filters when you grew up doesn't mean that you have to use them the rest of your life. I mean, like you can turn off those filters and find you even more than you ever have.
What are you trying to do?
I did it.
Okay, whatever. No, like I think this is a tall pour, sir. This is a very expensive 10-year-old bourbon.
That's why it's so good.
Yeah, this is really good. Get down, cat. I think my thing is like the reason that I am feeling more lenient towards maybe doing it is that cat hair. Towards doing it is just because like I've never met anybody like her. I've never like I'm not gonna say never. Like it was very easy for me to envision my life with her for so long, and now it was over. It was kind of like it was kind of gut wrenching. But like I know after having said all that, I don't think like dating is a good thing. I think we can keep having sex until it becomes a problem for one of us, and then go from there. But like,
But there's gonna be a problem. It's just like every car.
it's gonna
It's
break
gonna
down.
break.
It's gonna break down. But like, until that moment, like
You wouldn't buy a car that you knew that already broke down.
no, but like the end is gonna suck ass, but the middle is gonna be fucking amazing.
Dude, do you realize what you just said?
But the end's gonna suck ass.
Yeah, dude. You're just gonna go through the same shit again. Why would you do that to hurt your not so fragile soul?
But like, if I know, like, it's kind of like getting punched in the face when you know it's coming. Like, it's gonna hurt a little bit less. You're still gonna get punched in the face, but still, like, it's not gonna be as bad. Look at you kneading the dough. Why don't cats do that? I don't know.
You wanna know why cats do that?
Mm.
Because when they feel soft things like that blanket, when cats feel soft things like throw blankets and they start kneading on it, it's because it reminds them of their mother when they were a kitty. So they start kneading it like they would knead their mother.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
How's that sad?
Because she's like playing sad piano right now.
I guess if you want to look at it like that, like, I mean,
But she's purring.
I guess she's happy. Well,
What was I going to say?
final thoughts of the me being a dumbass, and we'll wrap it up for the night.
You know it's coming, man. And you are literally splitting yourself on the left side of your shoulder and the right side of your shoulder, and one's holding a pitchfork and one's got a halo above their head.
Yeah, I know, but like,
And you know what's gonna happen is they're gonna bash with each other as soon as it gets rough.
I know it's gonna be fucking terrible, but like, it's gonna be fun, at least.
Dude, you know what You know what doesn't happen when you get into the things that you're doing right now with her?
What?
You don't find that one that's one in a million that you should have found.
My biggest fear is that I've already found that person, and it always it
Could happen right now while you're talking to her and you're too distracted with her that you don't see what's going on in front of you. Or that you're using that time to see her when you could be doing other stuff, and those other things make you cross paths, you know?
Who knows? Maybe like it's kind of like holding your fucking, like, you as a parent telling your child, like, hey, don't touch that, the stove's hot. Sometimes you gotta touch the stove to realize it's hot. Simple as that. Like,
yeah.
But all right then.
But after you touch it the first time, you know not to touch it again.
Yeah. So it's a lesson learned. I gotta get smacked in the face a couple times.
You just got to burn both hands.
Exactly. Burn my dick off. It's a good place of any to cut on out. If you like what you heard, check us out on Spotify and other platforms where podcasts are found, except Apple Music, because Apple Music is a bunch of racists, and they won't put our podcast on Apple Music.
It's because Trey called a girl a mayo monkey on Tinder. That's why.
Yeah, probably so. Goddamn crackers. If you want to support me personally, follow me on Instagram at TraySmooth84. TraySmooth is spelled TRAYSMOOVE84.
And if you want to follow me,
Go ahead, give me a shout out.
all right.
I was gonna give you your moment.
All right, go ahead. If you made it this far and you like my annoying voice, then my Instagram handle is _DOHMBALS _.
Too many
And maybe I'll
underscores.
accept you.
Are you private?
Yes, sir.
Can't be private. Gotta let the world know who you are. And if you want to support the podcast, make sure you go to I'm Not a Fuckboy podcast on Instagram and YouTube. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. If you cannot spell, you are a fucking idiot.
Idiot.
Follow us, you dumb pieces of shit. You stupid motherfucking whores. No, I'm just joking. Ooh, that was a little too much. I'm sorry. The bourbon's getting to me. Well, until next time, I know it's been a while, but I'm back. We're back. Podcast back.
We'll be here.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Be here.
You'll get a fucking another episode when I feel like a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
Well,
If you listen.
And
One love.
with that said, we out, bitch.